Hello YouTube, it is Damien. It is Dame Matters England, Season 5 of Dame Matters England, Season 3 here at Bournemouth. And today we have a single game. I know I said at the end of the Chelsea game, which was a crazy game last episode. If you haven't gone to watch that, check that out because we have a new instant hero. Against Southampton, this is the most important game of our season. And I'll tell you why it's the most important game of our season in just a second. So today is just a single episode against Southampton. And then you will see the Liverpool game as a single episode in a couple of games' time. Here is why. We have got 2 games in hand and people have dropped points. We're going to start with Liverpool first. They have dropped points big time. They went and played Southampton at St Mary's, and Southampton went and just put out their claim to win the Premier League because they inflicted Liverpool's first defeat of the season as they beat them away, or as they beat them at home. Liverpool went away and they lost 2-0. Divock Origi scoring against his old former club before Cedric sealed off the win. Liverpool then went away to Everton, and just in like real life, Everton sat there, did not much. I attended this game as I was getting ready for coaching. As you can see, I'm in my coaching gear. Well, it finished 0-0. There was a couple of highlights either way, but in the end, I'm very happy with that because it means Liverpool, we got 2 games in hand on, we can make up some points on. It then gets better for us, right? Because Southampton, Spurs were in the next sheet, and they're like, oh yeah, they're not a problem, we'll go in and jump in. It got better because Spurs went on and decided, I'm just going to draw to Chelsea 1-1. So they dropped their 1 game in hand that we have on them. I'm pretty sure it's only 1 on Spurs. 2 on Spurs as well. So they dropped a game in hand on that one there. Then Southampton, after you beat Liverpool, you think they're going to be great. They lost to Arsenal, they beat Liverpool, and then lost at home to Newcastle, and they weren't even in the game. They then scored 92nd minute before Nuno Santos scored in the 95th minute, which means that we have 2 games in hand on Southampton and Spurs and Liverpool, which means if we were to win both, we would go to 35, we would then go to 38. You brought us to 38, we're all of a sudden, only 7 points behind Liverpool, and we have Liverpool to play coming up as well, like a huge game against Liverpool. You then also throw in the fact that, we're playing Southampton today, which doesn't count as one of these catch-up games, I don't think. I don't know if it does. It definitely doesn't against Southampton. So you would say that just going behind Southampton by 2 points with the catch-up game, the 2 catch-up games in hand, we're going to jump them, you would imagine. And then all of a sudden, you're looking towards Spurs and Liverpool and seeing what happens. We do have Liverpool, we do have Spurs coming up. I don't know if we're going to be able to get, that Liverpool game might be the first game of the stream tonight. I don't know. But look, that game at home against Liverpool was massive, but this game is even bigger. Let's get into the team today. It is going to be the same team that just beat Chelsea 3-2 in an absolute thriller. So it will be Raya, Aria, Ginter, Winmer, Melling, Sessegnon, Heinemann, Carlos, Alvarez, Pellegrini, and Wilson. You may notice there, where's Roberto on the bench, Damien? Very simple. Roberto wanted to play first-team football. We played him for the whole of December. We played him in pre-season. We played him for the whole, not pre-season, off-season. In between the World Cup friendlies. We played him in the whole of the month that Carlos was out injured when he complained about first-team football. And then because I didn't start him against Chelsea, he kicked up a fuss and said, I'm not playing enough first-team football. I want to leave. So in the end, if we go to the transfer screen, we then on transfer history managed to bring in, how much money we bring in for him? We brought in 22 mil, and I think 21 of it is all up front, and then a couple like a mil over clauses to go to Udinese. I don't care. Anyway, off we go. Look, we have Sissoko that can play in the middle of the park and probably help him stay a little bit more happy that we brought Alvarez in, but this is a massive game. We have to go out there, we have to press, and we have to beat Southampton. Anyway, there's a lot more to come from us today. I would imagine so. We have to go and win this game. This game is huge. We're going to have to go press everybody. And because they're playing 4-2-3-1, we know this press works. Even Bournemouth was unhappy. Look, it's not especially easy or relevant. Look, hopefully we'll move on into a positive direction. Always a tremendous occasion playing against Southampton, who one of our close rivals. And off we go. It's going to be them in the yellow and in the blue. It's us in the black and the red. This is a massive game in terms of our title aspirations, and a massive game to hopefully jumping Southampton, which is one of the 3 teams we're going to have to jump to win the title. So let's start with the team just above us, and let's go beat them. Anyway, Debray, who's been in great form from headed away from Kevin. Redmond's going to pick it up. He's had a really good season for them as well. In the end, Alvarez picks it up, and he's quick, and he's pacey, and he knows what he wants to do. He's running at people with will. Go Alvarez, a new instant hero, whips that one into Callum Wilson. And you would have backed Callum in the score big time there. Mr. Gunn, what a save. Gunn, who we would have gotten in if we couldn't get Raya, by the way. And Gunn's had a pretty good year. I don't know how we're not 1-0 up. And those sort of chances have been, ruin us all season. Anyway, Nathan Redmond, top of the box. Mason Mount has gone crack. And we've gone from being where we should have been 1-0 up down one end. Callum Wilson 5 yards out, just put the ball in the back of the net. We're now 1-0 down to a wonder strike from the wonder kid that is Mason Mount. Is he still contracted to them? This guy always grows into a freak. I've never used him ever once. But every time I play against him when we get into the future of FM, he always just does this. Anyway, we're 1-0 down, but look, we've been in positions like this. Benfica, or not Benfica, it was... Who do we have in the group stage? Shakhtar Donetsk, and we came back and we won. So there we go. I was just like, we played a game like this against Shakhtar, we ended up winning. And look, we definitely have the quality out here to go get goals. We just can't afford to go more than 2 down. Divock Origi makes himself big, but should fall to Heidemann and does. Heidemann now into Pietro Pellegrini. Pellegrini now, good boy over the top. Callum's there. You got to score this one, Callum. And he does. And unlike the first couple of minutes where he missed it, maybe the chance was just too early for him. He's a bit cold. You know, when I mean by cold, not physically cold, but, you know, a bit cold. Hasn't really got a touch into the game. Your first touch is a clean-cut chance. You don't bury it as clean as you would like once you get in it. And this time, he makes no mistake. Pellegrini puts it into the space. Cut him off the last man. Gunner's beat. He's not in the best position. And there we go. 1-1. All of a sudden, we're back in business. And now, can we go out there and just keep doing the things that we need to do? In the end, though, I'm pretty happy with how this half has gone. I don't want to go 4-1-2-1-2 either today because I just don't think against Southampton we give him too much. Anyway, Sessegnon picks up the flick on, deflected and fools the gun. For half a second when you think that Sessegnon picks up the flick on from Pietro Pellegrini, there's something happening. Anyway, and throw. Congobo, he goes long, but it might be Melling's ball. It is. Good press from us. Sessegnon there. Melling, can he now get a ball in? He doesn't. Instead, rules around Heidemann now. Here we go. Heidemann looking there for Melling. Poor ball. Poor ball. Divock's in. From what you thought was one of our moments, Divock's probably going to make it 2. Instead, he looked to chip Raya. Raya stands up. And in the end, Divock is wasteful. And there we are. Not the best half from us. But 1-1 here. We can get a win. We don't care how it comes. They're already on 4 yellows. So another yellow card for them would be ideal. In the end, though, it's a highlight here right on half-time. We don't want to concede a goal, but great time to score one. Anyway, Cedric on it. Ball in the Slattery. Slattery can't let him play this one out. Cedric now. Mason Mount. He's a great player every time on FM. Always does my head in. The ball in the Holgerberg. Holgerberg now in the Demabre. Demabre now. Back in the Holgerberg. He goes out there to Cedric. In the end, though, should be our ball. Melling looks for Pietro Pellegrini. Didn't need to touch it. Pellegrini, all he had to do was just let that run, turn around, and run at goal. Instead, though, it is going to be Gunn, and his ball is not the best. Alvarez picks it up. Alvarez, though, his ball to Carlos. Carlos, his ball was just blocked. Yet again, we're just in those spaces where we're on, and it just has to be that final ball. We haven't done anything, and this would be a poor way to concede. Slattery's in. Big moment. We had 2 clear-cut moments there. The ball over to Pellegrini. All he had to do was turn. Turn one-on-one. I'm going to flick it on to nobody. And then we get the ball then, and the ball to Carlos has had to be in the space. Instead, it was too much of a perfect ball from Alvarez. They go down the other end. They don't make a mistake. This has been our season. Our whole fucking season has been this, where we have moments to score, we don't play the right fucking ball, and then down the other end they go score. It's so fucking frustrating to watch. Half-time, we're 2-1 down. This game is massive. Where is the passion? You have to go out there, boys, and show me you want to fucking win this game. Have to go out there. We need moments from minute 1 now. We need to get a second. We need to get a third. We need to find moments to get into this game. There we go. I do not want to go to coaching angry. Gun. Play it short, please. All right, press on him. As if you're not up his backside already there, Carlos. Ball in the Divock. Divock now. Ball in the Redmond. They've built it up well here. Ball in the Bertrand. Bertrand. Don't you dare. Divock. Good from Kevin, but it falls to Redmond. He's blasted high, wide, not all handsome. Look, lads. Come on, boys. Need to get creative here. Time's ticking away. We have not seen anything from him. I'm going to put Sessegnon on. And I am going to bring Danny Drinkwater in for Heidemann. Because I have not seen too much of Heidemann. I'm going to bring Drinkwater as a box-to-mox as well. Just get him in there. Box-to-box. Off we go. Come on, lads. Big moment here in terms of the save. You have to be pressing here. Ball goes long. Surely we're on it. We're not. Cedric. Where in the world are you, Melling? Press. Melling's been caught way too deep, and this allows for this to happen. Redmond, it's game over. They're on top of us. Origi's going to score. Well done, Raya. We're not going to win this game at this rate. Very attacking. Off we go. Highlight to continue. I'll take it. Pellegrini goes long. Come on, Pellegrini. You're not even close. Pellegrini might pick it up, though. Second ball. Come on. Here we go. Pellegrini still with it. Ball in. Carlos. Gotta score! Come on! We don't deserve it. But come on, Carlos. Gotta score. Pellegrini. Ball there. Ball at his feet. Good ball through. Carlos making the run from midfield. Bangs it across the keeper. And there we are. We're now on very attacking. We need to win this game. It does not matter who else comes around. We have to win this game. It's as simple as that. Carlos just scored. Alvarez not having the best of game. We could bring Sissoko in. Or we might just do that, go like that. We might bring Alvarez onto that side. We're going to bring Sissoko. But Alvarez loves playing as an inverted winger. So we'll get him out there. Off we go. We're going to go like that. And Callum Wilson, look, I'll trust Amelia Silva a little bit later on. In the end, is there a moment? Callum's picked up a booking. He's not fit. I'm going to bring him on. Amelia Silva, you've done it before. You've scored goals in this season. Do it again, my boy. Do it again. It's a corner. Come on, Melling. Ball in. Back stick. Pellegrini! See! Come on! Pietro Pellegrini! 3-2, we come back from 2-1 down. We have been piss poor today, but who cares? Melling, Pellegrini rises highest. He won't miss from there. There we go. I was just about to go defensive, and then there's a highlight from kickoff. Of course there is. Of course there is. Watch him go score from kickoff. 100%. Redmond, Mason Mount. For once, surprise me, FN. Let me win the ball back and go make it 4-2, and we can just relax. Origi, Kevin, what a challenge. Danny Drinkwater. Are you listening, FM? Let me score. Amelia Silva off the bench. You won't, you sexy Brazilian. In the end, it's deflected into Gunn's hands, and I'm expecting the ball to go down the other end now, and then to go. It's a throw. It's a poor throw. Danny Drinkwater, a moment to be a hero. A moment to be a hero, like I just said. We made 3 changes. I don't want to go defensive either. I'm going to probably just hold off a little bit. Like so. Don't prevent short distribution, but still be a bit more urgent. Don't use the offside trap. Get stuck in a little bit. And off we go. Confirm that. There we are. Going to go a bit more cautious. Play off the break. And there we go. Invite a little bit of pressure. But same way, they have to be wary about us on the break. There's 5 minutes at a time. I don't have any time-wasting subs. And, you know, all our options are up there that are attacking. It falls to Amelia Silva. A bit of luck. Look, a goal would win this game. Silva's going on a run. Come on, Silva. Good ball in. It's not bad. Carlos to win it. What a save from Gunn. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Just tick away. What a save that is from Mr. Gunn. There's 30 seconds. If Southampton were to score, they owe their keeper everything. Bertrand. Demba Bray. Come on, lads. See it out. Carlos, that's game over. That's game over. We're in this title hunt. We're still here. We are still here. Danny Drinkwater, finish it off. Gunn's made another big save. What a keeper. There we go. But we are still here. We're still fighting. Our season is still on. It is Bournemouth 3, Southampton 2. Come on, boys. We were piss poor today, but who cares? We beat 3rd place Southampton. We still got 2 games in hand on Southampton. I think we got 1 game in hand on everybody else. And that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. All she wrote. That is exactly what we want. As you can see, Southampton played 19. We're 2 points behind them. We got a game in hand still on Spurs and Liverpool here. And I think that game's against Man United. I'm not 100% sure. But look, if we can win that game here, get into Liverpool and the Spurs game, and you just never know what could happen. We are still in this title fight. From Damien, from everybody here at DAMMO Does England and AFC Bournemouth. What an episode. Links are in the description below as always. Come watch the Madness live on Twitch tonight. It's going to be an emotion-filled stream. And from everybody watching, can you give us a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because it really does help the channel. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time for what will probably be, definitely be, the Liverpool game at home, which could be a title-defining game. I'll see you next time.